enter this race next year in the future? I don't know, but shall we start the rumour now?
It's out the bag, John. It's out the bag.
I think it just
What's
is.
also out the bag is Kevin Estre. He just picked off another place. He's moved up past.
Oh no, just spun it. Estre's gone round.
He's hit the wall. He's tailed into the wall.
He hasn't. No, the walls are tight. The rear wings are okay, but he has had a rotation at Tiergarten there, and it's.
He had just passed Ferrari number 20 at WTM by Rinaldi, but Kevin is sitting there. He's flicking the paddles, trying to get going again. He has got it going. He kicks the tail around. He was facing 180 degrees away from where he should have been. But having just got ahead of the Ferrari of Indy Doncia, the tail came round from hero to, unfortunately, slightly bruised zero.
Well, and just what we were saying about how brave you've got to be if you make that pass at that point on the previous lap. He's done the rear diffuser. The question will be, did he bring it into the pit? He has. Looks like he's got a left.
I think I did a left rear punch, and that's turned him round. That was another strange one, like Van der Linde's. It didn't make any sense. I think it's a left rear punch has turned that round. I'm not sure it's done that much damage, to be honest. When it got it going again,
broken.
I'm not. It kicked up a load of dust. I'm just not sure if there's any actual damage.
Diffuser's broken on the right rear, and they will not leave that like that.
They wouldn't.
They've tilted the engine up, down at the front, up at the back on the gearbox to make use of the new aero regulations on the new 992 GT3R. It's not exactly free downforce, but it's very low drag downforce on these cars. It's one of the reasons they swapped the engine and gearbox around on the RSR 19. Yeah, he's knocked a big piece off on the. In fact, he's knocked the whole thing off on the right rear. Yeah. And that's going to have to come off. Now, one of the things that they did on this new GT3 version for this year to the 992, they made it easier and fewer fastenings to get the underbody, the wings, the fenders at the front to get it off. They're also taking a long look at that left rear wheel, and he's gone in hard enough to bend the exhaust pipes. Now, why is that important? Because the 4.2 flat 6 will not breathe properly. He's cleared the two cars quite easily and comes into the final corner, hits the curb with the right front, but I reckon Snowy has absolutely nailed that. I think that tyre must have been going down. It's the loaded tyre, the working tyre, as he turns in there, Peter. Yes, he did hit the curb with the right front, but not enough to spin him around.
What I would explain there, Peter, though, is the fact you could see the car unweighting, but as it went into Hohenride, the front left corner was dropping down as the Puncture was on the other side, and then just round it went. But he was, as you said, John, he got 2 car lengths probably clear of Indy Doncia. We had Matthias Drudy tucked in behind in this battle for 6th place, but that is a very un-Kevin Estre thing, and we now see there was provocation called a puncture. Punctures at the Nurburgring 24 hours. We had them in testing, we had them in qualifying, and now unfortunately another that's taken out a car with Kevin Estre that started around.
And the tyre squeal as well, Peter.
Yeah, exactly.
It's a bit of a giveaway.
Tyre squeal. You could see when it came into the pits there that we got a great camera view on it. We could just see it that it was off the outer rim. So definite tyre failure there for him.
The interesting thing to me, obviously that tyre was going down pretty much between Tiergarten and Hohenride. What percentage less air did he have in? Probably if it was 10%, but it was enough to pitch him round, and then of course it was really deflated by the time he got it back off the grass.
He took his hands off the wheel before he hit the wall, which is the right thing to do, and there's a look of absolute disbelief on his face.
Pupils dilated there.